This blast of winter grounding and canceling flights, including here in the GTA. We are joined now by Sean Davidson, spokesperson for Pearson Airport. Sean, thanks so much for joining us. Talk a little bit about where you're standing right here.
Yeah, so we're out on the airfield right now, and it's been a very busy morning here at Toronto Pearson. Our snowplows have been doing continuous circuits of the taxiways, runways, and aprons. Our de-icing facility, which all planes leaving Pearson today have been going through, has been extremely busy as well, but it's been all hands on deck. As we've gone through the morning, standing here in the airfield, it's actually the first time that we can see properly through to the runway. I mean, it's been completely blizzard-like conditions for the majority of the morning. And it's probably a bit loud. I'm standing right beside one of these snowplows here. It's actually pushing some of the snow into a melter beside me here, because when we go into these snow events, there's so much snow that accumulates in the 5 million square meters of airfield that we have to clear, that we have to start melting snow. So that operation's been going on this morning as well.
Well, it's really fascinating to see where you're standing. The operation's underway as Pearson. You have your equipment there. We see the tails of those planes here. Some of those planes the flights have either been canceled or delayed. I was scrolling on your website, just a cancellation after delay. So talk a little bit about what's grounding these flights here exactly.
So there have been traffic management initiatives in place for departing and arriving flights throughout the day. And what that means is that between the airports and Nav Canada, which handles the air traffic control at Pearson, working on coordinating a number of flights that can take off and land during a specific hour. And that's really to make sure that we have time to clear the taxiways and runways to make sure that it's safe, because safety through these winter events is the #1 priority. So it's been a fluid situation through the morning. We've seen airlines canceling and delaying some flights through the day, but flights are taking off and landing here at the airport.
Any word on how long this could take? I know it's hard to say as the snow has really been nonstop for much of Thursday here.
Yeah, well, really, it's like the first break of snow that we've seen. I mean, we've been standing out here all morning, and it's been, like I said, blizzard-like conditions. And when any type of snow event like this happens and then it ends, what happens is the airlines go into recovery mode. And that means picking up on flights that have been delayed or canceled over the morning and getting their schedules back on track. Toronto Pearson will continue to work with all the airline partners here at the airport to help them do that. We'll be out continuously doing circuits on the airfield, sending planes to the de-icing facility, continuing to melt snow here. So just because the snow stopped doesn't mean that the efforts, the coordinated efforts among everybody who works at the airport don't continue.
What advice do you have for travelers here? We're showing that website on Pearson with details on how flights are being impacted. It's a whole process to get to the airport, get through security and all of that. So how should travelers proceed under these situations?
Well, things in the terminal are actually flowing very well today. I mean, it's business as usual inside the terminals, but passengers coming today, making sure to check their flight status before they come to the airport. It also gives themselves a little bit of extra time on the roads. There are some collisions in and around the airport area, so we just want people to give themselves extra time commuting here or picking up somebody as well.
Sean, thank you so much for the view you're giving us, by the way. I wanted to ask you, any idea on just how much snow Pearson is getting and how much removal is happening?
So around 11 a.m. this morning, the latest total that I heard was 14 centimeters, but there was more snow after that. So that number will continue to go up. But yeah, we're going to keep melting snow here at the airport. It's going to be a continuous effort through the rest of the day to make sure that we can get everything back to being ready so that we can resume normal operations here at the airport.
Okay, we are getting a really interesting look here behind the scenes of the operations underway at Pearson Airport as we are dealing with a massive snowfall here. Sean Davidson, we thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today.
No worries. Thanks so much.